Okay, so the reason I'm making this video is to basically touch base on the unrealistic standards that are being shoved on today's youth. Whether you're a boy or a girl, you cannot open up a single magazine or watch a TV show or go to the premiere of a big movie without having this sexual propaganda just literally shoved down your throat, or having this unrealistic expectation just thrown on you. And it really does incorporate into your everyday life, and it really does work against you when all you see is these models and actors and actresses that are just complete perfection, or perfection in the eyes of Hollywood. And you go out and you're normal. I mean, how can you say it? There's nobody that looks like that. Not unless you got thousands of dollars to pour into plastic surgery or have professional photographers that can suck you in a little bit with some Photoshop. I mean, and nobody understands that. They don't understand all the tricks of the trade behind it. They just think, oh, she's so perfect. Why can't I be like that? I know I can be like that. So next thing you know, you have people starving themselves and just destroying themselves. And it really is hurtful to see that people go through all these gyrations and all these horrible, horrible things, all because a movie or a magazine or a TV show said they had to. And basically, what it does to us and everyone else is it makes us lose touch with our own identity. And that's exactly what we don't need to do. What we need to do is to identify with ourselves and with everyone else. We need to learn the difference between reality TV and reality. And it seems that is just a distinction that a lot of people don't make. There's a bunch of men out there right now that are just plagued with insecurity because they don't have the muscular arms. You know, they don't have the six-pack or the super big, you know, or the teenage girl or the young woman or the struggling mother who's starving herself to death so she can lose 10 pounds because she just doesn't look like perfect in that bikini. It's just horrible. And what people really need to get back to is more of a childlike innocence that we used to have. We didn't care if anybody was looking at us. We didn't care if you were judging us. We were just running around playing in our own little world. And that is literally what we need to go back to. Just go back to being carefree and comfortable and confident, strong. But no. Now we're all just fighting and we're all just struggling to basically get by on what everybody says we need to get by on, and there's just no winning. There really isn't. And what I wish more women and more men would understand is that they are their own worst critic. I'm my own worst critic. You're your own worst critic. Once you can learn to just look in that mirror and say, I am beautiful, everyone else will fade away. Because until you can convince yourself, your heart, and your soul that you are beautiful and you are content, you'll never be content. You don't have to be 50 pounds soaking wet, you know, or bleach blonde, or have those perfect big blue eyes, you know. You can be completely beautiful just being yourself. And I guess I just wish that more people would see that. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite because, trust me, I have my days just like everyone else does. I definitely don't like myself that much, but you know what? What I see in the mirror, it probably isn't as bad as what everybody else sees, just like what you see in the mirror isn't as bad as everybody else sees. See, this person might not love you, but someone else is going to love you for who you are. And this person might not think you're beautiful, but you know what? Someone's going to think you're beautiful. That's what you need to remember, is that it all doesn't just balance on one person or one group of people. Your fate doesn't balance on them. You need to take into consideration that there's a whole big, beautiful world out there that you still have to explore. So quit giving up. Quit sitting there in your bed or on your couch and just giving up and saying, fuck it. I'm ugly. Everybody hates me. I don't have a chance. I'm not going to be successful. Just don't. Because that's the number one way that you fail. When you give up on yourself is when you fail. Just because they give up on you doesn't mean shit. People are going to give up on you. People are going to be skeptical. But you know what? Some of the greatest people come from the most humble beginnings. And that's just what I want you to remember. Don't be insecure. Don't hate yourself. Look at yourself and say, I'm beautiful and I can do anything if I try. But don't try jumping off a building because I really don't think you can fly. Yeah. I feel really stupid now, and I feel like I probably just made a total idiot of myself because this is the first video I've ever made, and I know I went around in circles and probably repeated stuff a few times and didn't use the most perfect words, but I guess what counts is that I really just want to get my point out there, and I want more people to understand that they don't need to give up. They need to just keep fighting. So yeah, if you want my point to be made in a song, you should probably listen to I Am Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. She probably does a much better job than I do, and she has a much prettier voice, so yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go now, so thank you for watching. Bye.